Everybody knows when the sun is gone, you can say goodnight.
FPX, SKT, G2,
but the wolves will come
alongside the dark horses in Invictus Gaming.
I am the night, I am a ghost, I am a lion, I am an army.
The super carry of the LPL steps up.
Oh, the Shy in the backline. They set up for three.
LWX gets another.
Spectacular. Rookie. And there's Rookie looking for a big stun.
The wicked game. T1 and FPX.
Try to stay alive, but the Shy is right over the wall. Invictus Gaming came to defend their world championship.
I am the hunter,
Teddy right there.
I am the man,
God is going to find that kill.
I am the
And Baker
hero,
sets it up.
I am an army.
The crowd, it really was that sixth man.
The last hope of the LAC, the last hope of Europe, on European soil, a European world. He won't give him a chance, Cap. That's it. Earth going in, though, he sees it. The last of the LEC versus the last of the LCK for the MSI rematch.
The new champions of the LPL, FPX, versus the defending world champion.
To be the king, you gotta beat the king. Baker still lies ahead.
Hola, ¿qué tal Madrid? ¿Cómo estáis? Bienvenidos a las semifinales. Está todo preparado ya para decidir quién llega a la gran final de París. Hoy tenemos a dos pedazos de equipos por delante, a dos equipos de la LPL, a dos equipos chinos. Muchísimas gracias, amigos, por haber vuelto a llenar Vista Alegre. Gracias a todos. Cásate conmigo, dice uno, ya estoy casado, lo siento. El primer equipo que tenemos hoy aquí con nosotros es ni más ni menos que el campeón chino. Un fuerte aplauso para FPX. En la top lane, Kim Gon. En la jungla, Tian. En la calle central, Twin. Como tirador, LWX. De support, Chris. Como suplente, Shinji. Y como entrenador, Warhorse. Y enfrente tenemos ni más ni menos que al actual campeón del mundo. Un fuerte aplauso para Invictus Gaming. En la top lane, The Shy. la calle central. Como tirador. Y aquí. Como support. Paolan. Como suplentes, Duke y Lion. Y como entrenador, Mafa. Madrid, toda preparada ya para vivir la primera semifinal entre FPX Phoenix e Invictus Gaming. Un fuerte aplauso para los dos equipos.
Welcome to the semifinals. I'm Quickshot, joined by Kobe and Deficio. And just before we get to the games, I have one thing to say. Nkosi sikaleli Afrika. Ek baie gelukkig. The Springboks won the Rugby World Cup. They are third-time champions. I am victorious over Medic and my wife Becca, and rubbing it in their faces. Yes, Rugby World Champions.
I don't know what we're cheering for, but I'm happy for you.
Yay! All right, thank you very much. All right, I've had my moment in celebration for rugby. Deficio, shall we get back to League of Legends?
I think we should. I think we should also be really excited about the matchup. We already heard from the analyst desk, you know, two teams who have been so good this year. Different times, obviously IG dominating in spring, and then in summer, FPX completely taking over and winning the whole thing. I think these are the two best teams from China in 2019, and they're now facing each other in the semifinal.
And they're so different as well. That's why it's so cool to see them go head-to-head. And remember, as dominant as FPX were in summer, Invictus Gaming still were able to take that series. So I'm very excited to see them get onto the Rift, and especially Champion Select has so many nuances with these two teams that we can dive into.
And of course, it's so important to note that series you talked about a moment ago, Kobe, the only best of series that FPX lost in summer was to FPX. That loss to IG, that loss prevented FPX setting a record for being the most successful, most winningest team in LPL history ever.
And that's also why if you're IG, you're not scared when you see FPX on the other side. You're already playing a lot better now than you were during the split. You know, you barely even made it here in the first place. We hear from their players. They're feeling more informed now, more confident. They know they have some key picks, especially in solo lanes, they can use against FPX because they're very different teams if we look at how they want to actually play, especially early game. Late game, they're going to team fight. We'll get there.
Yes, yes.
But early game, we know for one team, it's about mid-priority into going to bot lane mostly. That's FPX. And IG, it's just solo lanes dominance.
I can't wait to hear your predictions on what these teams should be doing versus what they will be doing once we get in game. But look, you talked about some of the unique picks that the solo laners can, you know, pull out, especially on the side of Invictus Gaming. In preparation for this series, we were looking at the solo lane mismatch or differences, as well as the jungle, because they're on opposite sides, right? FPX, the jungler, we're very hyped about him. So let's dive into set some expectations. What would you like to see from the draft? The players are just about ready, Kobe.
So first off the bat, for me, I'm expecting Invictus to start target banning the easier, flexible picks for FPX. That's the Renekton and the Ryze for them, which they can swap between lanes and can guarantee them some of that early game pushing to actually roam with their jungler. Meanwhile, for FPX, they have to target burst champions. And even on blue side, I wouldn't be surprised to see them being the ones banning the Akali.
Oh,